push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.
First Blood? Now that's a film that knows how to get your blood pumping.
Now what the hell's the matter with you guys? He's one man.
It's a gritty, realistic take on the Vietnam War veteran. A man haunted by his past and pushed to the brink of violence.
You got someplace I can eat around here?
There's a diner about 30 miles up the highway.
Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me.
Sylvester Stallone as John Rambo is a man who's seen hell and back. A haunted soul who just wants to be left alone. But when he's mistaken for a criminal and hunted down by a bunch of trigger-happy cops, he's forced to unleash his inner beast. It's not the kind of Hollywood spectacle you're used to. This is real-world violence, and it's not pretty.
He ain't hunting him. He's hunting us.
The film's portrayal of the Vietnam War veterans is both sympathetic and disturbing. It shows the struggles they faced when they returned home, and the ways in which they were treated by a society that didn't understand them. It's a powerful message that's still relevant today.
Rambo, John Jay, I'm starting to dislike you.
But First Blood is also a lot of fun to watch. It's filled with intense action sequences, stunning scenery, and a cast of memorable characters.
You're gonna die, Diesel.
Everybody dies.
So if you're looking for a gritty, realistic action film that's also a thought-provoking commentary about war, violence, and the human condition, First Blood is definitely worth a watch. Just be prepared to be blown away.
Morning! Headed north or south?
North.
Jump in. I'll make sure you head in the right direction, huh?
Expert in light weapons and guerrilla warfare.
All right, let's talk about this flick. Rambo First Blood Part 2. It's like a Vietnam War flashback on steroids, man. Sylvester Stallone is back as Rambo.
Rambo's the best combat vet I've ever seen.
And he's got a mission: to rescue American POWs from Vietnam. The whole movie is a bloodbath, man. Rambo's a one-man army, taking down hordes of Vietnamese soldiers with his bare hands and a few well-placed arrows.
Rambo.
It's like watching a real-life action figure come to life.
He's getting out.
The film is full of over-the-top action sequences, but it's also a meditation on the cost of war. Rambo's a tragic figure, a man who's been destroyed by the very thing he was fighting for. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's a sense of humor running through the film that helps to lighten the mood. So if you're looking for a movie that will get your blood pumping, Rambo First Blood Part 2 is a must.
No man, no law, no war can stop him. Sylvester Stallone is back.
What do you think this man is? God! Oh, God, would have mercy. He won't.
Holy flaming goat testicles on a stick. Rambo 3 isn't just a movie. It's a testosterone-fueled hallucination straight from the depths of Reagan's wet dreams.
By the way you look, I can see you have no experience in war, do you?
Fired a few shots.
Sylvester Stallone, prancing through Afghanistan like a greased-up Tarzan with a machine gun fetish. John Rambo leaves his Buddhist monastery faster than a monk discovering Tinder. Why? To save his old pal Troutman from the Soviets. Because nothing says inner peace like turning an entire country into Swiss cheese.
Who is this John Rambo?
You'll find out.
Peter McDonald directs this circus like a pyromaniac with unlimited access to dynamite. The plot? Who needs plot when you've got enough explosions to make Michael Bay weep with envy? It's like watching a fireworks factory explode in slow motion, but with more patriotism and fewer teeth. This isn't cinema, folks. It's a roundhouse kick to logic and reason.
Will deny any participation or even knowledge of your existence.
Son,
Sounds familiar.
Rambo III is the cinematic equivalent of snorting gunpowder while bench pressing a bald eagle. So pour yourself a tall glass of napalm and strap in, you animals, for a ride wilder than gun show on the 4th of July. Who's ready for some good old American ass-kicking?
Stallone. Rambo III.
I'm sorry I got you into this, John. No, you're not.
Live for nothing. Or die.
All right, you savage degenerates. Strap in for a wild ride through the blood-soaked jungles of Burma. Stallone, now resembling a slab of beef jerky left out in the blistering sun too long, grunts and scowls his way through a plot thinner than the last shreds of hope in the hearts of those poor bastards who wandered into Burma, thinking they could save the world with Bibles and Band-Aids.
Are you bringing in any weapons?
Of course not.
You're not changing anything.
What follows is a symphony of violence so graphic and intense it makes Saving Private Ryan look like a goddamn paintball match. Bodies explode like overripe melons. Limbs fly with the frequency of confetti at a parade. And the body count reaches numbers that would make Stalin himself blush.
War is in your blood.
It's less of a movie and more of an endurance test for your gag reflex. But wait, there's more. Underneath all the carnage and testosterone, Stallone manages to inject some genuine pathos into this orgiastic bloodbath. Rambo isn't just a killing machine. He's a man grappling with his nature, his past, and the realization that violence might be the only language this twisted world understands.
You know what you are. What you're made of.
In the end, Stallone has crafted a brutal, unflinching look at the horrors of war, and a middle finger to the idea that cinema should be polite or restrained. It's a statement, a challenge, a dare to the audience. It asks, can you handle the truth, no matter how ugly? And brother, the truth has never been uglier or more viscerally presented. So grab your bandana, leave your weak-stomached expectations at the door, and prepare for a journey into the heart of darkness.
Rambo is back.
Forget your sanitized superhero flicks and popcorn-munching action romps. This ain't no PG-13 playground. This is Rambo, baby, the goddamn walking apocalypse. And he's back with a vengeance that would make Charles Manson take a nap with the teddy bears. A fast-paced fever dream of explosions, automatic gunfire, and enough blood to fill a swimming pool in Vegas. We see Rambo, older, a little grayer around the temples, but with the same steely glint in his eye that could curdle milk at 50 paces. He's living a quiet life on a ranch. But, of course, paradise is never meant to last. Some bad hombres come knocking, looking for trouble. And let me tell you, sunshine, they've found it. Rambo unleashes a fury that would make a pack of Wolverines look like kittens with yarn balls. He's got more weapons than a goddamn Walmart on Black Friday, and he knows how to use every single one of them. But here's the thing, folks. This ain't just mindless action. There's a darkness in Rambo's eyes, a simmering rage that speaks of a past he can't escape. He's a warrior, a monster forged in the fires of Vietnam, and the violence might be the only thing keeping the demons at bay. But who cares? This is a goddamn Rambo movie. We watch for the explosions, the one-liners that would make a sailor blush, and the sheer glorious absurdity of a man who can turn a rusty spoon into a weapon of mass destruction.
Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.